Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some new updates to go over about Pokemon Legends ZA. There's been some more confirmations about the upcoming game. We also have some other updates regarding Pokemon Go and a few other bits and bobs to go over as well. There's a lot of stuff to break down and get into today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at the latest confirmations of Pokemon Legends ZA. So we have Centro Leagues here tweeting out saying it's been confirmed that Pokemon Legends ZA is an action RPG. Even though it was expected, it wasn't confirmed until now. So this is actually a thing. It's 100% confirmed now that it is going to be an action RPG, just like Legends Arceus was, stuff like that. Wasn't confirmed before, but now it is. Even though it was very, very likely to be the case, it's just nice to now get, the confirmation of it. It's also confirmed the entire game takes place within Lumiose City. So obviously this is something we already knew about. Nintendo of America, I think, tweeted out about it or something like that, which it's kind of like shocked the community. Like, some people are like, oh, it's going to be fine, One city games like GTA and Cyberpunk and stuff like that, they make it work very, very well. But on the other hand, like, that's not what Pokemon is, I'm still a little bit like, I don't know, a little bit taken back by it because, I've been playing Pokemon since the first ones came out, and Pokemon to me has always been about exploring areas, traveling, going through caves, forests, going across oceans, stuff like that. That is like the heart of Pokemon, as well as like catching Pokemon. It's all about exploration and stuff. When you're just confined to one city, that's not really the kind of core Pokemon values, that's not exploration. And again, they may do it with like the catacombs and stuff where you can go underground and explore all those. Like, fair play, that is something that could happen. But as of right now, all we know is it's just based in one city. And for me, that's just not what Pokemon is. So again, I'm gonna like wait and see. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna hate this game. I'm not gonna say that because I haven't seen anything about this game. Nobody has. We've not seen any gameplay or anything like that. It might turn out that it works really, really well, but I don't think you can compare like GTA and Cyberpunk to Pokemon because those games are completely different. And for me, like I say, Pokemon is always about exploration. So again, I still think there's going to be like time travel and stuff in this game, and I think that's what's going to make it work, so we can go and like time travel to different periods of this city, and that's going to be how they kind of revolve the game around it. But as of right now, I'm a little bit like hesitant about it just simply because of that. And then, is this a mainline game? Yes. And then the source, please, is this. So the source was obviously Necro Felipe, saying article updated with confirmation that the entire game takes place in Lumiose and that it is an action, adventure, and RPG title, in fact, just like the first Legends game. So this is the article posted. And again, this isn't Necro saying that this is happening. This is obviously information from Nintendo and stuff, because obviously Necro Felipe has a little bit of a somewhat iffy track record, especially with all the Nintendo Direct stuff and the Switch 2 stuff that they obviously got wrong, and they've obviously got other Pokemon stuff wrong in the past. But like I say, this isn't them saying it. This is actual information from Nintendo. So publishers Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, along with developers, creatures, and Game Freak, today announced Pokemon Legends EA for the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, I'm recording this after the announcement. Its launch is scheduled for sometime in 2025. So Pokemon Legends ZA is a new action, adventure, and role-playing game set entirely within the city of Lumiose. In it, players will follow the urban redevelopment plan and transformation of the megalopolis located in the Kalos region, first seen in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y on the Nintendo 3DS. And then check out a brief description. So yeah, it says, an ambitious new game in the Pokemon video game series will be released on Nintendo Switch consoles in 2025. And again, we've already spoken about the whole console situation. Like, does that mean that it's going to be the Switch 2 as well? Or does it just mean that it's talking about like the OLED and the Switch Lite? I think that it is going to be coming to the Switch 2 as well as the Nintendo Switch and the OLED and the Lite. I think that it is going to be one of the games that drops with the Nintendo Switch 2. Even if it like comes out on the Nintendo Switch first, which, if it comes out in January, it's probably going to. But I think they'll also drop it on the Switch 2. And I think it'll be the first Pokemon game on it. And then obviously it will drop with other games like the open world Mario that's been rumored and stuff like that. A new adventure awaits you in Lumiose City, where an urban redevelopment plan is underway to transform the city into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. And then obviously that's a teaser trailer as well. So yeah, it has been confirmed to be an action, adventure, RPG game, just like the original Legends. Just even though we knew that was going to be the case, it has now actually been confirmed. So moving on, we also have this to take a look at as well. And this is talking about the catacombs that I was kind of briefly mentioned a minute ago. So this was originally by Jumbo saying, oh my god, the Z-axis goes up and down, which means it's if it's entirely set in Lumiose, we can likely travel underneath the city and the catacombs. And we have Soul Silverheart talking about this as well, saying, someone sent this concept to me earlier today. There's something like 200 miles of tunnels under Paris Lumiose City is based off of. So Pokemon Legends ZA being entirely in Lumiose City might have some loopholes. Guess what else X and Y introduced? Sky battles. So this is what I mean, because it takes place in one city, they're going to have to venture out in sort of different ways to be able to make a lot of storylines in this game. You know, sky battles I definitely think are going to be in this game 100%. And I think the catacombs are going to be in the game as well. I don't think you're going to be able to venture into them straight away. I think it'll be like halfway through the story, and there's going to be like a little bit like Area Zero, where you go down, there's like difficult Pokemon to beat and secret Pokemon and yada yada yada. I think that'll be a similar situation. And it might even be that we find like more information about Mega Evolution down there as well. Like maybe it is a little bit like Area Zero, where we find, you know, Mega Evolution energy or something in these catacombs, and I'm expecting them to be a big part of the game. And again, I still think there's going to be time travel as well, but I'm expecting the catacombs to be like a big part of the game too, because like I say, there's miles and miles down there, like in Paris, like legitimately. So yeah, it is very likely that that is also going to be implemented into this game as well. I can see an advanced version of Sky Battles being a part of this game too. People wondering how we'll catch big flying Pokemon like Yveltal in the city streets. You can fly up in the sky and battle them above Lumiose City. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to be like time traveling to different kind of parts of, you know, Lumiose City, and I think we're going to be able to fight them in those situations. And you never know, like maybe in a cave in the catacombs you're going to find Zygarde, but yeah, with Yveltal it's a little bit more interesting. But I don't think he's just going to be chilling above Lumiose unless something massive happens. Like it's a little bit like the Rayquaza Kyogre Groudon situation, where like they're fighting and then Rayquaza comes over and like sorts out in Sutopolis. Like it could be something like that. But yeah, I don't understand why Yveltal would just be chilling in Lumiose. And then the Z-axis goes up and down, so the entire game may be in Lumiose City, but you can also travel vertically up and down, up into the sky and down into the catacomb tunnels. Which again, I think is going to be the case. And we also have Gen 3 Trainer here saying, what if underneath Lumiose City is Old Lumiose, the catacombs? This is where we'll encounter wild Pokemon, and that is how we'll get the Pokemon Legends Arceus feel. It'll be more taken back by nature, and you'll see remnants of what the city was like in the past before the redevelopment. I'd be happy about that, but also they are just tunnels. Let's hope they Pokemon-ify them. So this also is a really good idea as well, because maybe like there's Pokemon down there that just hate humans, you know? And because they have built this city above like the catacombs, and maybe that's why, because obviously in Legends Arceus Pokemon attack you. You know, in a modern day game Pokemon probably aren't going to attack you, but maybe if you go into the catacombs it is just like a free-for-all down there, and Pokemon just hate humans, and it's like dangerous, and yeah, that's where they actually can attack you and stuff. I think that's, if it is based in a modern game kind of like X and Y, then that would be the only way they'd be able to do it. But again, it could be a futuristic one, it could be a past one, we'll have to wait and see. Moving on though, we do have some big Pokemon Go updates to take a look at before we get onto the rumors for Pokemon Legends ZA. So obviously the new season has been announced for Pokemon Go. They tweeted out saying a new season is coming, World of Wonders. The world of Pokemon Go teams up with wonders yet to be discovered. What will wow you next? So this is all of the like information that is dropped for this new event. So it starts on the 1st of March at 10 AM until the 1st of June at 10 AM local time. So this is all the stuff that you're going to be able to get. So you can meet Poipole, the Poison Pin Pokemon, to make wonderful discoveries with an Ultra Beast at your side. Throughout Pokemon Go World of Wonders, you'll be able to adventure and bond with the Ultra Beast Poipole, codenamed Ultra Beast Adhesive, which has come from a distant place in our world. Let's learn about this wonderful wanderer from Ultra Space. So I'm assuming it'll be like a buddy or something like that. And it's available to claim from Friday the 1st of March at 10 AM to Saturday, June the 1st, 2024 at 9:59 AM local time. So I don't know what day this video is going up. This video is probably going to go up on the Friday, actually. Yeah, I'm recording it on the Thursday, but yeah, it'll probably go up on the Friday. So this will probably be available by the time you see this video. New parts of the special research will unlock over the course of the season, so make sure you keep your eye on your research tab. And then we have some new debuts. We have Armarouge, Ceruledge, and Charcadet coming to Pokemon Go. And then we also have Shadow Pokemon debuts as well. So watch out for Shadow Raids during World of Wonders. 1- and 3-star Shadow Raids will be available daily, while 5-star Shadow Raids will take place on Saturdays and Sundays unless otherwise noted. Also, Shadow Raikou, Entei, and Shadow Suicune will leap into 5-star Shadow Raids throughout the World of Wonders. For the first time in Pokemon Go, you may even encounter shiny ones if you're lucky. And then seasonal highlights, so more wonders await, obviously paid tickets and stuff like that. Again, that is a lot of what Pokemon Go is now. It is just like paid tickets and stuff, which is unfortunate. We obviously have the March Community Days and the April Community Days. We don't know what they are yet, but 16th of March 7th of April, 20th of April, and 19th of March are the community days. Theme stickers, yada yada yada. The Go Battle League obviously is changing. We have seasonal rotations, so encounter these by completing research breakthroughs. So you can get Hisui and Sneasel, Furfrou, Gumi, Sandygast, Jangmo, and Double from research breakthroughs. You can also get shinies of these 3 as well. And then different Pokemon will appear in the wild. So we have city landscapes, forest landscapes, mountains, breaches and water, northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So a lot of new Pokemon kind of appearing now, which is really, really cool. It just shakes everything up a bit, which is very, very nice. Especially there's some really good Pokemon as well here, like Mega Gardevoir, Togekiss is really good. As well as that, you can obviously have Mega Absol, stuff like that. So some of these Pokemon are very, very much worth getting. I know that Medicham's quite good in Battle League as well. So that's all that. We also have the following Pokemon being hatched from eggs this season. So in 2-kilometer eggs, Togepi, Gothita, Solosis, Larvesta, Fletchling, and more. In 5-kilometer eggs, we have Lickitung, Sableye, Rock'n'Roller, Larvesta, and Skrelp. And then in the Adventure Sink, you have Gligar, Mantike, Tortuga, Archon, and Phantump. In the 7-kilometer eggs, you have Alolan Vulpix, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Farfetch, Paldean Wooper, Galarian Stunfisk. And in the route rewards, you have Hisuian Growlithe, Paldean Wooper, Hisuian Sneasel, Pawniard, and Vullaby. And then in the 10-kilometer eggs, you have Larvesta, Gumi, Turtonator, Charcadet, and then Frigibax. And then in the Adventure Sync rewards, you have Dratini, Dino, Gumi, Turtonator, and Zhangmo. And then there's seasonal bonuses as well, which are actually really, really good. So increased damage dealt by Pokemon participating in raids with friends. You also get 1 additional free raid pass per day by spinning gym photo discs. So that obviously is really, really useful for like raiding and stuff. Unfortunately, it's not a remote raid, but you know, getting 2 passes a day is really, really nice. And then increased XP for defeating 1-star and 3-star raids, including 1-star and 3-star shadow raids. So that's kind of the gist of everything that's going to be happening in this new season. Sounds pretty good. Looking forward to like the new debuts, the Poipole situation, everything like that. Yeah, really, really cool stuff there if you are a fan of Pokemon Go. Moving on, we also have an unannounced Mario game releasing this year as well. Apparently posted by WWG. So this is the rumor. So Nintendo Insider teases unannounced Mario games releasing this year. More Mario games are releasing this year for the Nintendo Switch, supposedly, because you have to think like Nintendo literally have nothing in the second half of this year, really. Like there's no Pokemon game as of right now. You know, there's no Mario game announced. There's nothing. So it's literally going to be an absolute drought around the Christmas period and the winter period and stuff, which is mad because that is such a massive like sale part of the year. But anyway, according to one Nintendo Insider, there is more than 1 unannounced Mario game releasing this year. What the Insider doesn't say is what kind of Mario games they are. There is no word if there is a new Mario Kart, a new Mario Party, a new Super Mario World, a new Mario Sports game, a new mainline 3D Mario game, or anything of this sort. Unfortunately, the report is not only vague, but brief. The latest information about the supposed future of Mario games on the Nintendo Switch comes the way of well-known but divisive source Zippo, who of course has been wrong and right in the past. So that's why you have to take this with a grain of salt. In this instance, the source in question is a bit divisive because they have been off the mark both in the past and recently, but they have also proven reliable both in the past and recently. That is the case for most insiders, which is why information from them should always be taken with a grain of salt. So the exact verbiage used by the Insider is more unannounced Mario games will release this year. In the same report, they also claim the rumored Nintendo Switch 2 has been delayed to 2025, which presumably rules out one of these games being a new 3D Mario game, as this is going to be held for the Nintendo Switch 2 launch, even if it ends up being a cross-gen game. Surely the game is true with a new Mario Kart. So this was posted on the 19th of February. I think this was before the time that we knew that the Nintendo Switch 2 had been delayed. And, you know, this Zippo person did say it was going to get delayed. So they got that right, which is, again, why they have been, like, right in the past and wrong in the past and stuff like that. But, yeah, it basically has been, like, kind of not confirmed, obviously, because nothing's been confirmed. But a lot of people are now coming out and saying, yes, it has been delayed till 2025. So what does this leave us? Well, you could argue that the same for a new Mario Party and anything substantial. What's more likely is that these will be smaller spin-off games featuring other characters, smaller remasters and remakes, and maybe even a new Mario Sports game. What Nintendo fans shouldn't expect is anything major because they will surely be held for the Switch 2. All of that, remember, this is all speculation, yada yada yada. Nintendo haven't commented on it, all that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, it is probably just going to be remasters in the latter half of the year. I mean, I still really think that they should do like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, because those are the like big games that could come out for the Nintendo Switch to just keep it going. But as well as that, like, you know, maybe a Pokemon spin-off is also needed, because as of right now, Nintendo has nothing in the next half of the year, which is very worrying. As a Nintendo fan. But anyway, that's all the Switch 2 stuff, yada yada yada, Pokemon, Mario stuff, all the Pokemon stuff. We also have another rumor to go over about Pokemon Legends Z8 as well, posted on 4chan. This seems very, very unlikely, But we'll go over it anyway, just because, you know, it could be true. You never know, but it's just so unlikely. So we have Kenshin forms, and then it's posted by Pretzel, and this was posted on the 29th of February, yesterday. So a loophole in an NDA allows me to tell you, let me tell you some of the Kenshin forms coming to Pokemon Legends ZA. I don't know why they're called Kenshin. And they'd surely just be called, like, Kalosian, but I don't even think we're going to get, like, Kalos forms anyway. Your starters will be Snivy, Chimchar, or Sobble, with Kenshin Superior being Grass Steel, Kenshin Infernape being Fire Fairy, and then Kenshin Inteleon being Water Psychic. So, I don't think it will be these three at all. I think Snivy's got the most chance out of these three, but again, I still think it's going to be Snivy, Torchic, and Piplup as the starters. Chimchar, I mean, makes sense because obviously it has had no evolution. It has had no form or mega evolution. Snivy's not had any form or mega evolution. Sobble has had a Gigantamax form, but that's kind of the extent of it. But yeah, that's apparently going to be the typings of it, and that's apparently the Pokemon that we're going to have as the starters. We then have Staryu and Starmie, which are going to be Water, Grass. I mean, we've already seen Staryu in the actual trailer, so that's already not great. Like, they literally could have chose any Pokemon and they chose one already shown in the trailer. But either way, you know, apparently they can live in harmony. You know, they did in the Indigo Disc in like biomes and stuff, so it could happen. But yeah, apparently Water and Grass, Staryu and Starmie. We have Steenie and Serena being Grass Ghost. We have Whelmer, and then Whelmer's evolution. So Whelmer not evolving into Wailord, apparently. It's going to be a Steel type, and then it's going to evolve into a Steel fighting Whelmer? There's just no way that's going to be the situation. Like, the only way I could see Whelmer being a Steel type is if it was like a Narwhal and not a whale, but either way, we have Stonjourner being a rock and electricity type, and then we have Stonjourner's evolution being rock and electric. We have Gabite and Garchomp being Dragon Fairy. That is such a broken typing for Garchomp, especially because the only Dragon Fairy we've had is Mega Altaria, which should make a return in this game because there are Mega Evolutions, so you would like to think that Dragon Fairy will be once again in this game. And then we have Heatran getting a new form being Ice Dark. Marill evolves into a new Water Poison type Pokemon, so we're getting cross-gen evolutions. Druddigon evolves into a Dragon Ground type Pokemon. And then Psyduck, Golduck, Crabrawler, Roselia, Roserade all get new forms. And Pokemon like Nosepass and Sizzlipede get new evolutions. A few more too. All G-Max Pokemon get converted into Mega Evolutions. This is... you gotta laugh. You know, you gotta laugh. It's always nice to end the video with a bit of fun. You know, a little bit of a laugh, a bit of banter, because this generally could not have been made worse. Really, I mean, all G-Max Pokemon getting converted to Mega Evolutions. That is just the creme de la creme of a BS Aruma. Anyway, though, let me know your thoughts on everything that we have covered today. Are you happy that we've got confirmation that it is going to be an action-adventure RPG? What are your thoughts on all this stuff as well with the Catacombs and Sky Battles? Do you think we're going to get those kind of things? What are your thoughts on the Pokemon Go stuff as well if you play it? And then also, what are your thoughts on these new rumored Mario games as well? Do you think we're going to get some more Mario stuff this year? Or do you think it's just all going to be safe for the Switch too? And then also, what are your thoughts on this joke of a rumor as well? But anyway, that's everything from me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.